What's going on, guys? It's your boy OkaraDBZ, and today, honestly, we're going to be talking about the second year anniversary, what has already been speculated, what's been leaked, and what has already been confirmed for a lot of us to already see. Currently, as I'm recording this, it is May 18th, so going off on one of our first confirmed topics is that Charlotte will be going Super Saiyan God. That transformation will be coming, and it's actually not a time transformation. We did not see no reverse back onto the actual V-jump that came out yesterday. So it's safe to assume that Charlotte will be able to turn into a Super Saiyan God and stay in that form for the remainder of the match, which is such a huge buff. Because a lot of his past transformations, you know, he's transformed back into normal Saiyan and everything. And that's really been a big here. One of the best things I've actually seen is that he starts off in Super Saiyan God. I mean, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they might shrink the amount of time it takes for him to go Super Saiyan God. I think that's one of the better things they should do. Keep him a transforming character. I think it works out that way. Another thing that should be coming out actually is Giblet. Giblet will be soon a playable character along with Zaha. Actually, that they've also released that. They already said that was being confirmed. We've seen so much of Giblet. We played against Giblet. If you guys do play the story mode, we played against Giblet so many times, and he's never been a character for us to actually use. So it's great that this is not actually a time for. They could find some way in the story to implement that. We're going to be able to use Giblet. There's so many ways that they can implement that, and I think that really is going to be coming in the next update or so. Honestly, I feel like the biggest buff that's going to be coming out to any tag throughout this whole, second year anniversary has to be the future tag. I feel like the future tag has been getting buffs secretly that we have not been knowing about, but honestly, looking at it, we can see it's leading up to a bigger picture. Future has been getting buffed to a point where, just imagine right now, just imagine you run into a squad with LF Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Rose, Goku Black, you got Fused Zamasu, you got Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. That's just an almighty God squad right there, honestly. And that's some of the things that we can see happening with this anniversary if it's going this way. Just also imagine Spirit Sword Trunks. I didn't even realize LF Spirit Sword Trunks could also be coming. That's 5 different units that we could be getting from one anniversary to fill up a tag. That's just insane to me. That honestly, Future Tag, if they decide to go that route, Future Tag is gonna get the biggest buffs out of all the tags all at once, honestly. For those of you that already usually play the game, you already know we just recently got a dual LF banner. Not recently, but we got the LF banner of, LF Piccolo and then LF Frieza that came, I want to say February. So we're due for another LF banner, and I honestly think the anniversary is just, a lot of people actually are speculating this is going to be another dual LF banner. I definitely want to say there's so many options that they can go with as far as trying to go ahead and have a special unit. Honestly, starting off from LF Future Trunks, we got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, which definitely could be a LF unit. Going over to the Tournament of Power side, we got LF UI Goku that can definitely be a possibility of coming. Definitely be a possibility of coming. You have LF Jiren that can also come as well. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. That's honestly, imagine him kind of using his final explosion as his LF. That's just insane. The legendary finish, that's another final explosion. Actually, his first one wasn't a legendary finish. I don't believe so. But to make this one a legendary finish would be perfect. Or we can keep it, I'm not saying keep it canon, but we can go back to the GT side. And honestly, they just released Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku. And it's only right that they released LF Vegito last year, so they can release LF Gogeta this year. So that's LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that can easily come. We got LF Shinron that can easily come. We got another LF Kid Spirit Bomb Goku that plays into the story, can easily come. There's so many different opportunities for LFs this banner. It's a shame. I'm just speculating what they're gonna do. There's so many different ways they could do it, but I just feel like we're in store for so much coming up to this anniversary. Legends has never really gone a while without dropping anything, and honestly, Legends has really been the stalest it's been for the past month. I've really just been logging on, basically farming Chrono Crystals and just leveling up my units and putting together gameplay. That's pretty much it. There's not much really to do because they're keeping everything ready. They want the anniversary to be an explosion of content, and I think that's just going to be perfect for both content creators, streamers, and people that just play the game just to play the game. Like I said before, they already have a transforming Vegito that goes ahead and goes from normal to Super Saiyan. We've had transforming units that go from normal to Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, but to have an actual unit fuse in the game we have not had already. They could even did that with Android 13 and had him, just like they did back in the old days, have the little metal parts come to his body and he transforms into that. But this anniversary, I think they could also just really implement a transforming fusion I feel like this year they have the opportunity to implement a fusion technique into the game as far as transformation goes. I could definitely see that transformation being honestly quick, but you start off as, let's say, a normal Goku, 20, not even 20, I'd say 10 timer counts pass, and you're able to transform and fuse with Vegeta and go into, like I said, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Kind of far-fetched, honestly. It'd be tough to say, okay, well, what unit do you really want to start with? So that's definitely one of the ways they want to think about it, stuff like that. Now you gotta think about it, they can do the same thing for Rose Goku Black and the Eternal. I said Internal before. The Eternal Zamasu that just never died. They could have a transform unit just the same way they do in the very beginning of Dragon Ball FighterZ. They could have that animation, honestly, a little bit quicker, but have that in Legends. And I can see that totally being a possibility coming into the second year anime. Last but not least, I want to talk about something that's just been dreading me. Level caps might be coming in. I've seen it. At one point in time, I want to say on the DBZ Space site, when I used to see a lot of my Legends content and see all the stats there, it used to go to 9,999 as far as the level went, but now currently it's only up to 5,000. But I'm pretty sure it was at 9,999 at one point, and we could definitely see that coming in. Like, honestly, with the amount of souls they've been giving us, the amount of training items they've been giving us, it's only leading up to this basically say, okay, now go ahead and level up and we need some more, which is, I can see that happening really soon, to be honest. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up and 10 out of 10, subscribe for new daily gaming content. My name is OkaraDBZ, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.